What?
It's so what?
Welcome to another Cullah number 32. I got my buddy Dad right here. What's up? I'm just pointing at you so they know who I'm pointing at, who I'm talking about. Even though, wait, no, I should be pointing this way on the screen.
Hello, Cullah.
What's up, Dad? How's it going?
Pretty good. It's a good day. It's a good day. What a time to be alive.
What a time to be alive.
Live. To be live. What a time to be live.
Be live, alive. A live streaming.
Yeah.
Live.
A lively cast.
It's a lively cast, yeah. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing more than being alive.
Are you sure?
No, it's just you're live, and then it's nothing more.
Just eternal darkness, or?
Well, I guess nothing more. It's not like there's more of nothing coming, which is still, I guess, something. So either way, it's still alive.
Is nothing everything?
Probably.
I would say. Yeah. What is a black hole?
That's like a super dense space.
What does it feel like to be inside?
I don't think it feels like anything. I don't think you have feeling at that point. I feel like it's probably
void.
It's all, yeah.
But if everything is in there?
Well, that's what we know about void. Void is the first thing that happens in creation myths, right? Like so, the black hole is the universe. You know, like it. All that we know about something is that it comes from nothing. You know what I mean? Like we observe nothing, we observe the void. That's in the Bible too. They say that shit. They're like, first there was the void, then there was light.
Right. First there was darkness, right?
Darkness, yeah.
Yeah.
It's the same thing with some other shit. I don't know. But so I'm gonna go off of a question here, Leo. What's up, Leo? How's it going? How's everybody in the chat? We got Logan, I saw earlier. Poppet was there. And we got some other person. Lodrig? Lodrig? That sounds like an Irish name.
Lodrig. It's my boy Lodrig, dude.
You know Lodrig?
Shout out my boy Lodrig.
What's up, Lodrig? Okay, yeah. Ladragi? Lodrigi? What's up, man? Sorry, I can't really see it that well. Oh, he's from Germany. What's up? Welcome. But Leo asks, what makes your music unique? So, Dad, you make musicianship things, right? So you're a musician, rapper. I saw you for the first time under a big tree.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a fun night.
It was a good one.
And you had a live trio. Like
a trio.
A trio under a tree.
Yeah, it was for the tree.
So then that makes you the O?
Never thought about it like that. But yes, I was the O.
So I saw you rapping. I saw you there. I'd never even heard of you or knew anything of what you did.
Most people haven't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then... And then I just saw you wearing a fishing hat. I think you were in the fishing hat.
Yep.
Yeah.
The fish hat. Yeah.
The fish hat, and you had some really good songs, like really, really good poetry, stuff that really like spoke to me, and I could feel that everyone felt it, and I felt like you really were. I don't know. It was a very powerful moment. You know,
they're channeling something. Right?
Yeah, there was some crazy shit going on there in that backyard under the tree.
Yeah, if that happens from time to time,
yeah,
conjure up some spirits.
For real. I mean,
I like to think that, like, generally when I go on stage, there's at least like one person that's like there with me. You know what I mean? And like they're getting affected by the words. That's the intention that I put behind them. You know?
Yeah, it makes sense.
To make change.
Yeah, in those moments, you can like I felt it just as an audience member. I felt it like from there were moments where it's like you're saying all this stuff, and I was like, oh, okay, well, and then there was one moment, I think, especially the Stuff song.
Yeah.
The Stuff song. In that song, I don't know. Maybe it was to me it was a personal experience, right? But amplified by everyone around me. So I'm just like assuming everyone was feeling similar things, but because that's usually how it works, from my understanding, at least being on the other end.
Right.
Like, but yeah, that really struck a chord with me. I was like, oh fuck! Like, you were able to capture materialism and like the culture and like just point it out, and you were being very honest and direct. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I don't know. That I remember that moment.
Sometimes I feel scoldy, like when I'm on that song. It's like, you bad kids. Yeah, I don't know.
That makes sense.
Something about it. What makes my music unique, man? A lot. Probably it's mental illness coupled with very good wordplay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's where the uniqueness comes in.
Yeah, well, I think was it Robin Williams said, like, you only have one spark of madness. You know, everyone's born with a spark of madness, and you're lucky if you can hold on to it and you can keep it alight. Like, and that, I think that's what that is. I mean, everyone's got some madness in them.
Yeah.
And some people can't. Some of it's like so suppressed that it comes out really, really like really unhealthily, because it's like you've got a bad relationship with it.
Yeah.
But the more people are more accepting of like just the way they are and how they think and how they are, then and embracing that madness, you know, that spark of madness, which is people call genius and creativity, or they call it the daemon. They call it
the daemon.
The daemon.
What's that?
It's like it's a Greek word. It's
like demon, or
it's kind of like the words have similar
connotation.
Daemon is more just like an entity, not necessarily demonic, like negative. Like a daemon is like something that just has like dominion over something that's like just a little higher entity than humans.
Okay. So say the sentence again.
Some people like there are people that refer to the daemon as like a channeling spirit or something.
Oh, the Dayman, fighter of the night man.
Champion of the sun?
Yeah, I've heard of that. Actually,
he's a master of karate.
Yeah.
And friendship for everyone.
Yeah, I like to channel the dadness.
Yeah, the dadness. Dude, right now, you can see Jupiter and Saturn right next to each other. I was just up in Manitowish waters, and Jupiter and Saturn is Kronos and Zeus. So like they're the two big dads. Yeah, two big daddies for sure.
Right.
And yeah, they're making mellow. What's up, Claire? That's my sister Claire.
Hey, Claire.
Where are the cameras? Hey, Claire.
Hi, Claire.
But yeah, I could see him clear as fucking night, man.
Claire's night.
Claire's
I
night.
could say Claire's night.
Right, Saturn and Jupiter are like right next to each other.
Wow.
And they're fucking huge. I mean, they're fucking huge. I think I looked it up. Maybe I was talking to Claire the other time, and we were walking the dog Bentley, family dog, and we were talking about how big Jupiter was. And we looked it up, and it was like 3,000 Earths can fit in it or something. Or maybe it's 13,000.
We gotta go there, dude.
It was a lot.
We gotta get there.
To Jupiter? How do we get there?
Maybe I should move from Earth and go to Jupiter. How do we get there? I think we're there. We can be there.
Mm-hmm.
It's all mental. It's all in there.
What do you mean?
Jupiter's in there.
Oh, well, yeah. I mean, that's the whole deal with
the only thing I only have an idea of Jupiter. I've never, you know. So like,
I mean, you know why you go there, right?
To get stupider.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
Get more stupider.
Yep. I need that.
Yeah, I hear that, dude. Sometimes
I think that would help.
Less intellect, right? More.
A lot. Take
more.
Strike me down.
Sometimes intellect isn't the best thing to do, you know.
They do say ignorance is bliss.
Leo says this interesting fact is Batman's only son's name was Damon.
Batman had a son.
I didn't know Batman had a son either.
How did this happen?
He's usually so responsible.
Yeah, you'd think he'd have some type of gadget for that.
Yeah, right. He's got what's the guy's name? Alfred? No,
Alfred.
No, who's he's the weapons guy too? Doesn't Batman have a separate weapons guy? Who
Yeah. Does he?
It's Morgan Freeman.
Or was that James? Is that James Bond?
I think they both though do. I think they both have.
Morgan Freeman. He was the guy.
I thought maybe.
This must be a new one that I've never.
The Dark Knight series.
Back in my day.
The trilogy, the Dark Knight trilogy.
Back in my day.
Batman wore spandex.
Yeah. Those were the good times.
Yeah, the spandex was killer. I mean, they're still doing it. They're still doing their thing. Shout out Batman. Yeah, they're still doing shit. You know what's weird about Batman to me? I got mixed feelings.
Tell me about it.
Like, on one end, Batman is an oligarch, right?
Okay.
He's super rich.
Right.
He inherited all this shit.
Uh-huh.
And then at night he like takes the law in his own hands and does some crazy shit, and he got trained by ninjas and stuff, you know. And he like gave it all up, right? He left to give it all up, and I get it.
Did he get trained by ninjas?
Yeah,
when
dude.
He was younger.
He was trained by ninjas, dude. He's a fucking ninja.
Oh, okay.
I think, right?
Nah.
Didn't Liam Neeson train him in a fucking...
Bro, yeah, the timelines are crazy right now. They're not lining up for me. I might not have seen that movie.
Leo was Batman trained by ninjas? If you're still there, can you look that up? But I thought he was trained by ninjas, but that's not the point. The point is, like, I don't know whether it's like, what does the story mean to people, right? Like, what is the potency of Batman, and why do people like him, and why is it so pervasive in the myth of like American culture? And you wonder, because a lot of these fucking stories are poisonous stories, right? Like, they'll tell people myth to like perpetuate certain agendas, right? Propaganda and shit.
Right.
And so I'm not saying like the people intended on making Batman to be some fucking psychological weapon. It's just this stuff just happens. Like, it's convenient. Someone's like, oh, that story. They might not even know why. It's just subconscious. But I wonder if it's like apologetic to people. It's like, oh, oligarchs and these people who are in positions of power who ruin.
They can be good guys.
They're good guys. Like, deep down, and you know, they're dark. They're in their darkness.
But they give 1% of to like charity, like.
Right. Well, that's what they're saying. It's like, oh, well, no, oligarchs are secretly fighting evil, and they're actually doing it for good, you know.
Yeah.
And so I don't know if that's like, and I heard that criticism of it, and I was like, that's interesting. I don't know, I don't know if that's the whole picture, because there's also the like, well, he inherited it, he didn't want it, he had it, and he's doing the best he can with it, or something. Fault. Right. Like, there's a lot to it, you know. But that was just one interesting point as a little more critical because I think it's important to be critical of these things. Because I think some of those fucking superheroes, I don't know, they just seem like castrating or some shit, you know. It's like, here's something you'll never be, and that's what you should aspire to, you know. Or Or it could just be like, yeah.
You want more realistic.
I don't know, man.
Superheroes. Batman
I don't know what I'm saying.
Batman's
more realistic, I think. Yeah, because he's a human.
With gadgets.
Yeah.
And ninja training, possibly.
Ladragi says, no, I thought he was trained by monks.
I don't know, man.
God, were the monks ninjas? Oh, Jake's here. What's up, Jake? Jake's all the way from the Netherlands. So Netherlands and Germany's tuning in at 3 p.m.
Oh, wow.
Makes sense.
We love you guys.
Welkomen. That's not how you say it in Dutch, but is it, Jake? How do you say welcome in Dutch? Probably something similar to welkomen, right? But yeah, I don't know. Like Captain America is pretty obviously like just like military cult propaganda, you know what I mean?
Up,
like
yeah,
just like
straight up like
United States civil.
Didn't they make him in like World War II times?
Right, exactly. It's like, and that's what I think is interesting about Batman.
War morale.
Like I like the dark, like Joker's fucking amazing, like one of the best villains, you know, for sure. Like I think, and that's why they're just it just feels weird when they keep making more movies.
I mean, like that's the thing is like Joker. In my understanding of Joker is different because. I need, Bummelum. We were just talking
downstairs.
about we need a Johnson shit, dude. We got all this tea. We need some crumpets, man.
Oh yeah, good idea.
Bummelum's got
cookies, dude.
Yeah.
I didn't even
see.
That's smart.
Johnson shit.
Oh yeah, cross promotion, dude. Why didn't I think of that?
What's the name?
What?
Something.
Oh, Griffin's Grain-Free Goods.
Yeah, I knew it was something with a alliteration going on.
Okay, wait.
This podcast is brought to you by
Griffin's Grain-Free Goods.
Goods.
Thanks for the follow, Bummelum. That's, dude. What do you think about the cat? The cat noise.
What was that?
I just set that up. It's just basically an infinite echo, but it just like ends when it reaches like almost critical mass.
Yeah.
So it's like it's just a recording.
Oh, dude, I have this recording. I don't even know what it is, but it's like me laughing, right? And then like it like layers over and over again on itself, and then it becomes like this really weird fucking music. It reminds me of a DMT trip. It's really fucking weird.
It's probably some weird phase.
London made it. Yeah. I don't know what it is. I'll show it to you later.
There's some good shit there.
Actually, we'll save that.
He says it's welcome. Welcome is how you say welcome.
Welcome.
Well, he's saying it's still with a W, but I'm assuming it's pronounced more of like a V. But I'm just assuming. Sorry for assuming, Jake. But Leo says Batman is trained by Ra's al Ghul, who was pretty much
a ninja.
Pretty much what? What was he pretty much? And Logan says Captain America is Antifa. That's what he says, but. He did fight Nazis, right? Wasn't that the whole thing? Like you said in World War II?
Oh, yeah, he was. All right. Thanks, Logan.
But, what were you saying about Joker? Oh, shit! Oh, shit! For people who are listening, we just got the open door and we got dropped a present of cookies. Griffin's Grain-Free Goods.
Oh, GGFG. Yo, we got a special delivery here from Griffin's Grain-Free Goods. What is that one?
Maple lemon. This one's a maple lemon.
Ooh, maple lemon.
I don't think you can see it.
These are unconventional.
This is an autofocus.
This is unconventionally delicious. This one is a peanut butter chocolate maple.
Oh, you got the good one.
We gotta have there's two of them in there, so We're gonna have to experience these. These are all grain-free and also
good.
Good. Yeah. And vegan too?
Yeah, that's what it says. Grain-free, vegan, gluten-free, paleo.
Slide one of those bad boys out of there. Boy.
Wasn't expecting this.
This is a real true Johnstership.
Yeah, dude.
This is real. I've been waiting for this, John. I've been waiting for this, John. I've been hearing about these all around town.
See how he just does that? He just comes around somewhere. He's like, oh, yeah, that's the cookie guy. And then all of a sudden, you get infinite cats and cookies. Oh, shit. We got Ian.
Wow.
Ian, we start 2.
This is an explosion of flavor.
Flavor Town.
Is there another Ian in here?
Ian, we start 2. Says dad, fuck yes.
Oh, Ian Weststar, what's going on, my boy? This is an amazing artist from the Bay Area.
Oh, right on.
Yeah, he makes very fire art.
What's up, dude? Thanks for joining.
What's going on, Ian? We're eating some cookies right now, courtesy of GGFG.
Yeah, GGFG.
Free goods. We just got the special delivery.
Can you read that?
Yeah, I can.
No, everyone's just hearing us eating. Leo says Captain America was blamed for killing Tony Stark's parents. Really?
Dude, they're doing too much, but that's what I was gonna say about Joker. Good guy, like, you know, like good villain, but like it's because they're developing the character so hard and they're trying to pull at your heartstrings. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And they're just doing too much. They're like bringing them all together, like
creating like a giant franchise.
It's what we gotta do, I guess. Counteract this.
Ian, we start.
Ian, can we
Says what kind of cookies? What kind of cookies? These are Griffin's grain-free goods. I think you can buy them online. Facebook. Oh, ggfg.online.
Oh shit. Crown has maybe possibly contracted COVID. Jake,
you might have caught COVID. Well, you're a young, strapping, strong man.
These are these cookies right here that we're eating. They're peanut butter chocolate maple, and they're great. They're going crazy.
Well, here's
my buds are tantalized.
Oh, these ones are nice and soft. This one's the maple lemon.
Ooh, lemon. That sounds crazy. My taste buds ain't ready.
Look at that. Oh man, you can't even. It breaks apart so nice.
Dude, this is.
These ones are good.
This is a grain-free great. This is a grain-free amazing. Not just
I think you can. I think he ships them around the country at least. ggfg.online.
I gotta send these to all my enemies.
Bumble them if you're in here in the chat still. You should post it. I don't know if there's a moderator in here, but post your link and I'll click it real quick and it'll show. Oh yeah, he's still here. He says I need. John just says he needs to hire you.
Oh, yeah, I have a cattle prod. If you need to get branded.
Yeah,
is that what those are called? Did I say the wrong thing? No, cattle prods.
Cattle prod is to like shock them.
Damn it! I gotta.
It's a brand. It's literally a brand. That's what they're called.
Alright. I don't really have one of those. I'm just bullshitting.
Yeah, this has now become an ASMR channel. This is the sound of cookies crumbling. Oh god.
Is that the dude from Germany?
Yeah.
Oh man. We gotta stop eating these cookies. They're too good.
Oh, nice. Yeah, it went through. Yeah, whoever wants to buy those cookies, buy them. That's why we need Dad here, because he just calls the cookie gods down. Just so happens to be a cookie god that lives in this building.
Dude, yeah, that man is not a man. Who's a cookie god?
Now I'm all jacked up on cookies and tea.
I'm trying to stop.
Is there any more?
Yeah, bro, you want them?
No. No, I already ate 2 cookies. 2 cookies.
John!
Just kidding, John. Do not bring any more.
Please no. These ones are great. You really made these happen.
Yeah, I might. Yeah.
Who's that fucking guy? Is that me?
No, that's a me, dude. There's like an emote wall when people on Twitch post emotes. They just go for like a minute or a half a minute or something.
Are you sure that's not me? It's confirmed not me, or I just can't tell.
It's not. I wouldn't say it's 100% confirmed. It's not you, but I'd say it's probably 98%.
Gumdrop buttons.
Oh, is that a Shrek quote, Leo? That's the gingerbread man.
Oh, I get it.
Not the gumdrop buttons.
I want to perform at Shrek Fest next year.
Oh, yeah.
I aspire to make some Shrek raps and.
Dude, that'd be killer.
Yeah.
Would you wear it? Would you be Shrek? Oh, subscription.
I think everyone
Fuck
is.
yeah.
I think everyone
Thanks,
is.
Ladragi.
I think everyone is.
I need to make that go longer. Thanks, Ladragi, for this. I need to make that song go longer. It's not satisfying enough.
We need a few $1,000 donations here. just saying.
We got to take these cookies.
Yeah, we gotta take these cookies to the next level.
Oh, here we go again. There's the endless.
Hey.
Thanks, Ian. You know, my name's Ian, too. And thanks for the follow.
Oh, yeah, Ian. Meet Ian. This is my friend. He's a musician, very good.
Musician.
He's a magician.
Musician.
He does magic tricks.
Yeah, I do some magic tricks.
I know a magic trick. It's called cookies.
Damn, dude.
Oh man.
Yeah, Jake says he's gonna grab his $10,000 real quick.
Thanks, Jake.
Thanks, Jake.
You guys don't even have dollars. You're bullshitting, dude.
Yeah, you guys got kroners, right? Danish crowns.
Kroners, really? Oh, is it? Oh, is he the Danish one? Okay. And then in Germany they have euros now, or?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think unless Netherlands went euro, but I thought they had crowns. Kroner. Ooh.
Yeah, this is too loud or something, right? This can't. It's like. Yeah, what's up?
Euros, okay, yeah. So crowns. Danish crowns is old as fuck, then, right? They got biscuits. The Danish biscuits.
I think they got biscuits.
Yeah, no.
Can you imagine, dude, if you just had to like carry around like biscuits, like
I mean,
like break someone off a half of one, like
I mean
that's currency.
That seems like kind of what Bumalum's doing with it.
Oh yeah, he is kind of doing that. That's true.
Why not?
Bringing it back.
Bring it back.
Bringing it back.
Can you do a magic trick?
Yeah. I'm not gonna, but I can. Just let it be known.
Okay. Just gotta wash those cookies down, you know?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to pee here. Just so much tea. I just put this cookie down there. ggfg.online.
Yeah, one time.
Plug.
I'm not gonna lie. One time.
Can't talk about these cookies anymore.
Yeah.
Too much.
Well, John. We'll get John on the Cullah cast next week or something. Now that we're back into it. Now that
Hey.
I love that. Thanks, dude. Thanks, Sofalof, for the follow. Appreciate it. That's
I have
killer.
I have a suspicion that that's somebody I know named Sophia, but I'm not.
Is it you, Sophia? Sofalof.
Are you one of the Sophias?
I know it's Sophia.
I know, right? There's many of them.
You know, Sophia is the
Goddess of wisdom.
Yeah, primordial shit, like old shit.
The Sophia Code. What do you know about that?
Is it a book?
Nope.
Will it be a book?
It's like yeah. Oh no, it is a book. Yeah, there's a book. There's books. Probably many.
I know Sophia is
There's a book
associated
called
with the
Sophia
snake.
And the dragon.
Yeah.
And shit.
The snake of like. Yeah.
I had some very strange, like when I went out to Sedona, Arizona, I had like this lady that I met by a very strange chance occurrence. I can't even explain it. I don't know. It's too crazy. It's like, all right, so she got the inkling to go to Sedona, Arizona randomly. Like, she's from LA, and she was like, yeah, I need to be in Sedona. Like, and she said that she got called there to be activated, right? And then, like, so I meet this lady.
By who? By what?
Just I'll explain. Because I meet this lady, and she takes me to like this. I was supposed to be out of town. I left my wallet in Sedona, so I had to go back for it. And then like London found the wallet in the middle of the fucking parking lot. And then I let like Wilhelm choose where we were gonna go to get breakfast. So we end up at this breakfast spot, and I run back into this lady who I saw last night, like ran into her by chance. Like I wasn't even supposed to be there. So then like she ends up like eating breakfast with us, and then she's like, wait, like I had a dream about this, like before I came here. She had a dream about like omelets and cantaloupe, and like we had omelets and she had a cantaloupe at the table.
Wow.
Yeah, it was weird. There was a lot of like, she had like multiple dreams about me before I met her or whatever. And then, so she brings us to this like vortex or whatever. Sedona's known for their vortexes of like energy or whatever. So she brings us there. And then I bring her to this place called the Gathering Place, where like all these twacked out like spiritual homeless folks like go. And it's like a coffee shop. They give free coffee and free tea and like let you charge your phone and stuff for the homeless community around there. And 'cause there's a lot like of people that just like live out in the bush, you know what I mean, like out in the desert. And it's actually one of the most like easiest places I encountered to like fan life, because they're really cool to like the people there, and like so you can get like free spring water straight out of spigots and stuff like that. Like it's a cool place. But so I bring her to this place, and there's this lady there. She's like this homeless lady who's like supposed to be like like psychic, you know what I mean? Or like, but like she's just like saying shit. She's using like power of suggestion and shit like that to like get in these other twacked out homeless people's minds and stuff, right?
Wow.
So I bring her there, and that lady comes in. She's got a kadu, but like also maybe she is like a prophet. You know what I mean? Like, and there is certain things that she said to me that like made my hair stand up, and I was like, yo, like, cause like she knew weird shit, like off shit. Like I have like synesthesia where I can see like landscapes and stuff when I hear music, and she said something about how I can see sound and stuff like that, like which she would never. Sure. Like, I never tell people that shit, and so that lady slaps a dragon fruit on the table, and she looks that lady in the face, and she's like, I brought this because it's the most alien fruit I could find. And then like she gets to like talking to her, like speaking tongues to us and shit, and like I found out later she was speaking Atlantean to us. And it felt like a language that I missed, dude. It felt like home. Wow. And it made me like feel like relief, you know, like that I felt that, and it like chills, you know. And so that lady like starts doing all these like these rituals and shit like to this lady I just brought to her, and then like she's speaking in tongues to us and shit, and she's telling me like that I have to like basically she was telling me that I was supposed to like bring some type of dragon into the world. Like I was supposed to like take this lady up to like a cave and like impregnate her with like a dragon baby or something like this. But either way, she starts speaking these tongues and shit. I mean, it's like, you know, it's just a normal fucking day at Joey Dadass. You know what I mean? Like you got a lot of horsepower, things get out of hand quick.
Dragon
very
power
fast.
Coming down. The horsepower is last year.
So and like the dragon like and Sophia are very like connected and whatever. Sure. And like this lady is like, she's like asking this lady questions. She's like, what's your name? And like the lady she says her name is Lucia, which is like light, or like another, I think it's another name for Satan actually. But either way, normal day, sun's shining, you know, coyotes are running by, and she says that she was activating the Sophia code in that lady, and then like that lady like said she came there to get activated but didn't know what that meant at the time. So that was an occurrence that happened. And then basically that lady led me to meet this other person who I like had a very strong connection with, and that girl told me that she had like a cactus trip that she like saw herself as a dragon. So I was like, sure. Whoa, like what's going on here?
A lot of dragons came out of nowhere.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah,
I think like, am I supposed to slay the dragon? And then you were posting about dragons. Remember, I had to message you, and I was like, dude, this is weird.
There's some dragon shit going on. I was looking up at the dragon of grandiosity, and the dragon of the West, and the dragon of the East, like the dragon of King George, then the dragon type thing, which is the slaying of the dragon. There's also the Hobbit dragon, you know, like in Tolkien.
Oh, okay.
Where he's like he's high, which is all based in English shit too. It's like the dragon is like that primal, but that in the dragon in those myths, they can be feminine and masculine for sure in the dragons, but like they guard all the gold and all the desires and all the pleasures and all that stuff, and it's like to slay the dragon is to like be able to kill and become aware of your own dragon in yourself. The grandiosity of yourself.
I was learning a lot of at the time about like abundance and like just like manifesting my like wealth in my reality, and like what I like my relationship with that, and like just like accepting, because like you're just everything is here now, you know what I mean, like every material thing you could ever want, it exists on this plane. People get gifted things that are worth other people's whole house life, you know what I mean, like shit like that. So it's really about just opening yourself up to the blessings and like allowing yourself to receive that, which is in your like can be so hard because you're conditioned so hard always to believe that like you're not worthy of.
So did you feel when you were in this experience, did you feel like you were you just said that, like, did you feel like you had to slay a dragon, or you said but earlier you said you had to create a dragon, or that you might have been able to create it, or like that you would give birth to it, or not, you wouldn't give birth to it.
I was not supposed to. I was supposed to.
But you were the seed, right? Maybe.
Right. Yeah,
maybe that was just your friend's whole thing, because she went there to get activated. She went, and you were there just to connect to them.
She wasn't trying to have a dragon baby. Like, we talked. We had to talk. Obviously, we had to talk about it afterwards. Or like, am I supposed to this is how this works? Like, I don't. And so.
Yeah, Smaug. Yeah, that's right, Jake. Smaug is the dragon in The Hobbit, but. From my understanding, like the dragon of grandiosity is like the dragon, and I have that in I brought the dragon into one of my songs like last year when I was reading about that shit.
You dragged the dragon in.
I dragged
the dragon into it.
You keep dragging it.
I mean, more cookies.
It's like activating. I mean, that's what I would say. Like everyone is born has this. It's an archetypal. Understanding of like humanity. It's this big, it's activating those primal self of like the dragon is the reptilian brain, like, and it is those divine, like those limbic ancient primitive parts of like who we are, what we survived before we even were mammals and shit. So the dragon is like the deep like apex motherfucker of like that part of human existence. That's the way I look at it, at least. And that when you exercise those ideas and those stories of dragonness and dragonhood and all that stuff, you're just coming to terms with that fucking crazy predator monster that we still have inside of all of us. And that's what I think the myth of Smaug and that shit is, like, when they're protecting and like holding on to all the desires. Like I think in English mythology, the dragons would capture women. They would capture women, and they would take
Bowser.
Gold, and they would just take them, and they would bring them in, and they would hide them, and then say like Saint George and all these people who were like great heroes would be able to, like, in order to kill the fucking dragon, you gotta find the dragon in you. You gotta realize and see how to defeat it. You know, like, you gotta know it. You gotta be it. Yeah. You gotta do it. So like, then all those treasures are then now available, right? Because you've slain it, and like that. At least that's my understanding of the and that's what like the grandiosity is, like this thing that we can't even reach. It's this like deeper part of the fucking. Yeah, before we even were human, you know, we were fucking dragons and shit, right. You know, back in the, you know, but I don't know, yeah, dragons are really cool, I think, like, overall, but, yeah, we got some,
this is really dragging on.
Shit. Leo says, would you ever collaborate and write a song in the near future?
Us two?
Yeah.
Oh, man, I'll think about it.
Yeah, we'll have to think about that. We'll get back to you. Jake says there's a lot of dragons. Oh yeah, there's the godfather of dragons in Tolkien's work. I don't know. But Bummelum says, preach it, Dad. Abundance mindset is huge, and to me it's all about risk and allowing yourself to be open to failure. Yeah, these cookies could have sucked on screen.
I don't know. Yeah, the level of
abundance, right? And that's the thing. If we're a dragon, and that's maybe the thing. I don't know, man. That's one way of thinking of it. But there are, I think, you know, there are motherfuckers who are hoarding the shit, and we all could use some of that. So maybe we need some St. George motherfuckers.
That is a
hoarders. Yeah.
Thing. Do you ever experience a hoarder in real life?
No.
Oh man, one time I was like 18, 19. We got hired to like clean out these people's house. Somebody else wanted to move into it, but like it was like a house they didn't use anymore because it was so hoarded out. Like, so we went there to clean out the house, and like they wanted to keep like beans from like the 80s and like just food that was not good, like just things that were like not good. Like it was clearly garbage, and they were like attached to it. It was very strange.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, I mean, everyone's to some degree. I feel like our society.
Yeah, material possessions.
Thing, yeah.
That's like, yeah, the stuff.
Into the stuff.
I've been thinking about that. I'm just like, I need to organize my stuff better so I can have more stuff.
That's what that's the fucking, you see, dude?
So that guy, I was like, oh, this table here, so much better. I got some shelves. I'm like, oh, I need some shelves in there so I can stack my stuff.
And some, drawers and...
Yeah, drawers and shit.
Cabinets. And just go fucking ape shit, dude.
That's what I think about this shit.
Is that a real sword?
Yes and no. You want to see it?
Yeah, alright.
It's a...
Did you get that from Batman, or?
I got it from my cousin as a groom's gift for his wedding. It's just a replica, but it's a Japanese.
Leo says we should make a song about dragons.
Oh, that's a good idea.
That's actually not a bad idea. What is this? You said
it's a replica of an officer's sword, like a Japanese officer's sword.
It feels good.
It's like it's a real piece of metal, and it's definitely not sharp, but I have a feeling some of that
Like tripping, or does it smell like curry?
Like curry?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's probably made in. That's a good sound.
No, this is the one you want. No, it doesn't sound that good.
No, it's a replica.
It's like a shing,
shing, shing.
Knock my fucking head off, dude. Shit.
Yeah, I'm about dragons. That's a good idea. We have some. We're working on some. There might be some shit coming in your way.
I gotta put some dragon references in there.
Yeah. I'll be in the studio later this week doing some shit. I might get some real drums behind it.
The dragon.
Might get some real drums behind it. Get some.
Nice.
Yeah.
Who? Pat?
Zach.
Oh, Zach. Yeah, that's what I meant.
But
what does Pat play?
He can play drums too, but he plays guitar and bass and he sings. Yeah, it's plastic, dude. Like the coverings up, like what I don't even know the names of the parts of the sword, but yeah, that thing's plastic. And I think even the handle is like plastic and shit.
Ooh, that is not. You should not have a blade attached to the plastic. Like you.
It's not for using.
It's not for using.
It's just for decoration.
Definitely. That is.
It looks cool though.
Yeah, it looks great. Should have just.
It was just a gift, so. Who am I?
Fuck yeah.
It already broke. Yeah, you see, like it's fucking like hot glued, or maybe I did that. It's a very good chance.
Very handy of you. I approve. There's gotta be no one else still in here.
What's that?
So there's gotta be no one here anymore, right? Have we rambled long enough?
I don't know. Anyone's still in the chat? That's what this is for. It's a conversation.
Do you have the chat right there?
Yeah.
Can I see it?
You can't chat into it, but you can see. You can see like the history of it. I could open up that just keeps a nice record of it.
Oh no, I see. Yeah, it's not.
We're pretty much at. But yeah, dragons are pretty legit. I think. I don't know. I've been thinking about it more lately. Just that whole dragon grandiosity idea about like
I ain't been thinking about dragons enough. I think it was like freaked me out.
Yeah. Well, it sounds like a crazy experience. Like especially what, and that's the thing about like finding patterns, whether it's gypsy or whether it's fucking like tarot or whether it's astrology or whether it's whatever, like or just everyday meeting people and like just all the synchronicity that if you're aware and you're open and you're like and you're paying attention to all that stuff, you're going to be able to recognize lots of different patterns.
Right.
And so I think the hardest part is to understand and discern what is like useful or like what resonates most with your intuition.
That's it. It's fucking you gotta be very in tune, and it's hard to be that way when most things, sensory things like dull that, you know. It dulls it. Like.
That's why you gotta get stupider. That's why you gotta go to Jupiter to get more stupider.
I'm on the fence still. I might make a dragon baby. I don't know. I haven't decided.
Well,
yet.
just because this person talked about making a dragon baby, that doesn't necessarily mean like actually like creating a human child that like will have some dragon energy or something, or maybe a dragon will come out.
I'm thinking that's what it was, dude. Like I felt it. Like
you had
that's
your
what
chance.
I felt. No, it's still. I mean, like
still on the table.
Still on the table, dude. It's like I got options, you know.
Still on the table.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, shit. But like, I don't know, the way that the dream language, right? Like I've had a lot of crazy dreams my whole life, and I've been like trying to understand them and understand the dream world and like what language it uses that we can become conscious of. And it's all in these symbols and images, man. Like it's all just like these it's just all these different patterns of different symbols, and they have these archetypal meanings that like we all share as a collective like species of humanity, and that these images that's projecting, they all can be interpreted by our consciousness. And I think that's part of like just the awareness too, and like the relationship you have with the images and being open to like understanding them. Because I don't know, like I've met people and they're just like, I'd be like, oh, I just start to tell them about a fucking crazy dream that I have, like, or just, and they'll just be like, I don't want to hear, like, dreams are stupid, dude. Like, they don't have no purpose. I'm just like, whoa, dude.
What?
I'm like, that's like half of your life. Nope. It was just, I've heard that from multiple people, like my whole life, and I was always just like, damn, like, you'll never achieve anything, right? I would imagine, like, if you're shutting off your dreams.
Well,
right?
I have that because like if you smoke weed, it takes your dreams away. So I've been and that's been a thing lately. I've been thinking about like.
Well, that's what tolerance breaks are good for, right? Like fasting
and certain
stuff.
like I've been working with like certain other medicines that like bring out the dreams more. And,
sure.
Like basically like activating the pineal gland, and. So I have been having more dreams lately that I remember.
I've been having some dreams lately too, yeah. When I was up in Manitowish waters, there's some dreams going on, yeah.
It's like, clear out there.
Yeah, it's a lot clearer out there, even with the whiskey.
What the fuck is Manitowish?
It's north of Minocqua.
Okay.
So it's way up there.
I was in Wapaka yesterday.
It's like the 2 or 3 hours. Keep going north from there.
Yeah, okay.
Wapaka is south of Wausau, right? It's like you hit Fond du Lac, or is it north of Stevens Point?
No.
Okay, so no. Yeah, Wapaka is not too far away, I don't think.
Wapaka is like what else was over there? I don't know. My dad bought a Mustang.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Horsepower.
Yeah. He was thinking about getting a smaller car, and then he was like, why would I do that?
Why not?
Yeah.
Has he been looking at Mustangs for a while?
He was looking at like a Scion, you know, because he's got one of those. It's like a small car. The one he's got has 400,000 miles on it.
Holy shit.
Almost 420. He's about to turn 420,000.
Oh my god.
It's crazy. And so he can't drive. He's having health issues and he can't drive stick shift anymore, so he wanted to get like a different car, and he was like
some comfortable.
Yeah, and he's only got so much time left, so he wanted to like get something that was like up his alley,
right? Just have some fun.
Yeah, so he said that it can do burnouts.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, a Scion. Who makes Scion?
Toyota.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense then.
Yeah.
I was gonna say 420.
Well maintained, like mostly freeway miles.
You have to.
All fully synthetic oil,
At 420, you're sure as shit taking good care of that car.
Right.
Like that's damn sure.
It's still solid.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It's just losing like compression power in the engine because it's old, But other than that, solid. check.
What was that?
Happened. I don't know.
I think some noise went off or something. I felt that too.
Yeah.
That was weird.
Yeah.
I think there's some. Yeah, there was some noise that just went away. I don't know what that was.
Came right back.
Oh, I think it's the gate. Like if we both like stop talking. I was wrong. It's a cat.
Yeah, dude.
Chinese monkey, what's up? Thanks for the follow. The people listening to the podcast after, like on Spotify or Google Play or whatever, are probably gonna be like, "What the fuck is all this noise?" We're live streaming on Twitch for anyone listening to this afterwards or whatever in the audio version. So come, follow the shit and join live and say what's up.
Still waiting on those donations.
Yeah, we're waiting for, what is it, 10 1,000?
We need 10 1,000.
10 1,000 or 1 10,000?
1/10 of 1,000 at least.
Chinese monkey says he has to snap it to Poppy. Snap it to Pappy.
I had to snap it to Pappy. Make it snappy for Pappy.
You see that? You can do 3. Isn't that crazy? Snapping it to Pappy.
Well, my name is Joey and I like to smoke gas and I like to go fast and I'm on a Cullah cast and
That's snapping it to Pappy.
I could have been better.
That's alright.
I could have done better. That's good. I should have said something about the cookies, man. I should have given the cookies one more plug, dude.
Dude, I would imagine, man, he's doing weird stuff.
Chinese monkey, is that Dildis?
Her dad was going live, had to make it.
My boy, this guy I know named Dildis, he loves fucking monkeys for some reason.
Oh, yeah?
Not fucking monkeys, but he loves monkeys.
It's legal in some countries, probably.
That's gotta be wrong. Don't tell me that.
I don't know.
Oh, okay, it's not Dildis.
Apparently, I mean, we're part Neanderthal and shit, and like, they're finding out all these certain early human, like hominids or whatever, before Homo sapiens, all were interbreeding and shit, and all. So like, probably fucking monkeys at some point. You know what I mean?
Crazy.
But it's Alex. Alex? Is that it? Alex? Yeah. How long is the table? Let's find out.
About
I think it's 5 feet.
It's 35 feet long.
35, yeah.
That's why we have the microphones and the headphones so we can hear each other.
Yeah, we're in a giant studio.
Yeah, it's really expensive for rent.
So let's
Alright.
Okay. So 133 inches. So that's 11 feet and 2 inches.
Sounds about right.
11 feet and 2 inches long. That's your answer, the Wattman 91. Thanks for the hard-hitting question. Yeah, what were you saying before the cat?
Oh, I don't know. I was reading, we were just talking about that weird silence. We were trying to figure that out, remember? But, yeah, I was reading these letters yesterday. I think it was from 1931 that my great-grandpa wrote to his mom. And it was, like, about electricity He was doing some next level like electricity like science work, and he was like telling her about it.
What was he saying?
Just telling her how it worked. Something that he found that he was gonna present to like some big electric council.
1930. Shit.
Like council of fucking
electricians.
No,
engineers.
It was something.
Government.
Nope.
1930. Well, we definitely had
1931.
Electricity's crazy, man, because it's the positive flow of electrons, which are negatively charged. So it's fucking weird. And it's all, dude. I just watched this whole thing about, and I've been hearing this before, but like, and I know it's this is more like put on your skeptical glasses with some of this stuff. It's not all totally confirmed, but it's you got them on. All right, so they essentially, from what I've been reading about Egyptologists, and they're finding these rooms filled.
I knew you were gonna say something about the pyramids.
Pyramids,
right? And
yeah.
how they're built, right?
Yeah.
With the polarity. Is that what it?
Well, there's a lot of shit.
That's exactly what I was thinking about. Like as soon as you started talking about like negatively and positively like flowing ions, I was like, pyramids. This dude, because like a homie that I met when I was probably like younger, I don't know, when I was like 17, 18, 19 in that area, he told me that he saw the pyramids being built, and like the way like they had some device and they were like charging the polarity of the rocks and the sand to be like what is it?
To like levitate?
Yeah, basically they were just pushing this shit. Like
I believe it, dude. Like that's what's crazy.
It was like a discus. Like
there's a lot of interesting theories. I saw one that they made a giant pool of water, or like they made a giant thing of water, and then they would just hoist open up in air and put like giant bricks in the air and like float them up, and then they pull them off. Instead of carrying them up the pyramid, they just have these they just built a giant tank of water or something. Which is an interesting theory.
You can't float a rock, bro. Rocks
sure you can.
Don't float.
You just need a big ass bag.
Huh?
You just get a big old bag, and then fill it with air, and then it's buoyant, and then the air will lift in the water.
That seems.
I mean,
hard to wrap my mind around.
It's something that's like more possible. With like the information that we have, it seems like it's just a theory. I don't know how sound it is or whatever, but it's just cool to think about giant ass fucking rocks being floated up with water. It's just like basically the pyramid is a bunch of chambers of water, like a tank with all these chambers, and they just pull up a chamber, and then the buoyant rock in like a airtight sack would just float up. Because it's in a big ball, or it's in like a big air, like a bag,
So they put the rock in a bag.
Put the rock in a bag, yeah, and then they put it in they like put it in the water, and
who
then
fucking came up with this shit?
I don't know. I don't know who did that, but it's one theory. But I think it's the wind. I think that they definitely had way more advanced technology. They were around, dude. The Egyptians were around for like almost 10,000 years or some crazy shit. The Sphinx was like 12,000 BC. Not like that. That's insane, dude. The Sphinx was that's so long ago. So to think that I don't know. I just heard that they discovered a city the size of London or bigger in the Amazon, like ruins of a city. It's bigger than London. It's one of the biggest metropolitan areas in the fucking world. And they've been like, oh no, yeah, humans already been here before, bro. Like and that shit, like we already, and that's what's interesting about this.
It's been millions of years.
It wasn't millions, but
who knows? Who's to say?
Well, I don't think as far as we know, humans.
I don't know. I'm just bullshitting.
Well,
sorry.
millions, like. I'm trying to think. Like the earliest, it's everything keeps getting older. Like things are changing. There's no
antiquity. Further and further back.
One thing that I realized.
That's because fucking scientific community is all bullshit.
Yeah, there's a lot of dogma and
especially with that type of shit.
Yeah, Egyptology.
Yeah.
Egyptology and I mean.
My man's Graham Hancock's out there doing the.
Yeah, dude, I just got his book, Magician of the Gods. It's fucking huge.
Magician of the Gods?
Magician of the Gods, yeah.
I wonder about that one.
It's about Egypt and shit.
Fingerprints of the Gods. Is
that one might have one of the.
That was one of the earlier ones.
This one was still
I
early.
read that shit when I was in high school. So.
Oh, nice. Yeah, no, it's like a hot air balloon. Yeah, buoyancy. You just put some shit they do that in underwater, where they grab things. They want to they put it in a bag and they vacuum out they put in air and then just fill it up and then it'll just float to the top instead of trying to carry it all the way up.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, that's pretty elaborate. You would think.
I mean,
how do they get the rock from the quarry to the fucking?
I mean, so is levitating it, right? It seems like that. But I don't necessarily.
I think it's all supposed to not make sense.
I think we just don't know all the information, or at least
exactly.
We're just speculating. But for the pyramid though, I didn't know about these chambers they found filled with copper wires, or copper materials and stuff. That's kind of crazy, man. And the way that the tunnels go into the pyramid, it's obviously
some type of power plant or something.
Well, that's what they're saying is some sort of power plant potentially, where the pyramids could. They just fill it up with different materials and stuff that can create a charge, and then it just distributes the current. Then some people are saying even obelisks could then pick them up and transmit them even further. Yeah, it's exactly. It's all based on Tesla's coil, the Tesla coil idea of how that shit works.
Somebody tried to tell me that 5G was Tesla power, and that's what they're rolling it out.
The 5G.
I gotta go to the bathroom, man.
Yeah.
I gotta pee. Do you got a bottle you guys think is guests usually or something they just pee right here?
I wish that was a bathroom right there. That'd be so great.
That would be good.
No, you can go to the bathroom. Someone says stream Dad God on Spotify.
Hey.
Yeah, let's stream that shit and while you're peeing.
Yeah, do that.
Where I'll just stand here. Let's see.
Where is it?
Do it up. You find it. How's everybody doing out there? Thanks for tuning in, everybody. We got Dad taking the bathroom break now. And I hope you're all doing alright. Got some fucking... Say never fucking... Dad God. I almost busted it out earlier. There it is.
That's my motherfucking chat there, God.
Anyone listening on this now? This is Dad God.
I'm back again.
2019. Playing Xbox. Watching the stream. Outrageous. Sore throat, yeah, man. It's the change in seasons. I've been getting a little sore throat and some nasally things with the
bitch, I got that creamy voice.
Dad, he said I'll be right back. He said he was gonna go to the gas station for a cigarette, but it's been 10 years, so maybe he's not coming back. I keep getting.
Y'all ain't been doing your power proud, and this shit hurts to say because I'm trying to spread love to reverse that hate.
Oh, that was probably a phone call. I thought it was a spam call. For one. Shoot. I said it was spam. But then someone said, is this Ian? They'll call again. Oh yeah, you guys check this out. I got a new guitar.
Dad, God bless and shit. Holy Father, scripting on my testament. Whipping with the elements. My wrist twist so elegant.
What's that? What?
I was down here watching you.
Dad, God bless and shit. Holy Father, scripting on my testament.
They got. Is there a monitor in the bathroom?
It's up. It's actually
On the TV.
projector. It's crazy. On the the shower curtain. I don't know who put it there, but
Someone just called me. I thought it was spam, so I put it on speakerphone to hear the your car is an extended warranty.
oh, dude, they've been calling me so religiously lately.
Yeah, they've been going
And I
crazy.
answer, and I every time. I don't understand how I don't get taken off the list. I call it. I'm like, they ask me I'm like, yeah, you got a warranty for my car? I need it. I need that. And then they're like, what kind of car? I was like, it's a 1968 Firebird 400. And then they just hang up. I was like, what? I can't have a fucking
Yeah,
cool
what are you,
car.
what are they? Well, then what is this?
Tell me a fucking warranty. It's what? I don't understand. They've never actually tried to
Yeah, so what are they doing then? Just
sell me
bothering
on
people?
it, right?
What's that about?
Fucking.
So no one wants to ever answer messages from people? Because that's how I felt. I answered this and I heard it only through the speaker.
So what was it when they called?
Someone said, "Hello, is this Ian?" But I just hung up already before I just assumed.
I panicked. They knew my name. Oh fuck! They know my name. Shit.
Also, it was just
It's probably somebody that actually.
hopefully they call back.
Yeah, they were probably trying to book you or something, dude. They should probably give you. Wait, we just wanted to give you this money. Oh, we heard that you have been asking for $10,000.
Shit, you're right, dude.
Fuck, dude. That was the donation, man. They were calling. They had a fucking bag full of money to give you.
I feel like if they had a bag full of money, they might call back.
Dude, they'd rather keep it. We're gonna give it to you, but
Should I call back?
Yeah.
What if it's I feel like I should.
Oh, yeah. Let
Then
run out.
it might be something where I need to call back
Did
after.
you say anything?
No, I just
Answered,
heard.
and they said, "Hello, is this Ian?" And then you just.
But the music was playing, and it was I had my headphones on, I couldn't hear it very well, and I was just
You're playing the David Lee Hart.
I was just well, maybe this will be I wanted to play your car had an extended warranty on the microphone, but it was actually a person.
You never know.
Never know. But it was already reflexive, end. But that's okay.
So this is the podcast day. We just eat cookies, drink tea.
Oh, you know what else
On the beach. Oh, whoa! Did you do this on purpose?
Do what?
You know about that, right? Grapes.
Yeah, I know exactly.
Green grapes versus red grapes.
Yeah.
You know about the lore?
The lore.
Yeah.
It's the truth.
Well, alright, so my friend made a song about his dad never buying him grapes. And so I brought him to the store to buy him grapes. And I picked out the grapes, and he said, "No, these are not the right type of grapes." And I said, "Listen here, you ungrateful piece of shit."
Ungrateful.
Exactly. And yeah, I did say that. I said, "You're being really ungrateful right now," when it was happening. But yeah, there was a big debate over green grapes and red grapes, and
They're pretty legit. you know.
I had to eventually. I had to succeed, and
The only problem is get this ASMR shit out of here.
yeah.
Plastic is loud. Chinese monkey says,
It's
"Dad
crazy
never."
that we're both able to reach the grapes because the 37-foot table.
It does take a lot.
It's like an optical illusion. The grapes are bigger than they seem.
And also, my hands are very stretchy.
I can attest to this.
What I like about these grapes is the crunching.
Yeah.
Exactly. Half this podcast is just eating.
ASMR.
I should have tagged it ASMR.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little nervous, so I've been eating and drinking.
I wonder if we can make a song with that.
I think we can. In fact,
Because I think
this is what makes my music unique.
grapes.
What the fuck?
That's ASMR.
That was classic. That was like classic crunch into an apple.
I got apples too.
Okay.
You want an apple? Hey. That was there was some foreplay.
Yeah.
No, the grapes are legit. I don't know where they came from, or yeah, you gotta get real close to it to.
Feels wrong.
I can't wait to see how many people listen to this on Spotify.
We gotta go, dude.
Yeah, how long has it been?
Not okay.
How long has it been?
Too long.
What time did you come here? Oh, it's been an hour and a half. Less than that. We're doing good. Just been a lot of eating.
That's all we know.
All right, Chinese monkey's got some knowledge because I asked where they came from. Shit. What did you say?
See, because of the emoji. Who is that? Is that XXX Tentacion? Ghost? The ghost of?
I missed it on here. Can you read what he says? Most domesticated grapes come from cultivars of vitis.
Vine, grapevine native to the Mediterranean and Central Asia. Minor amounts of fruit and wine come from America and the Asian. The most important Asian species.
So this is the most important Asian species. These grapes right here. Vinifers, grapevine native to the Mediterranean and Central Asia. Minor amounts of fruit and wine come from the American and Asian species such as
Vinifera.
Vitis amarensis, the most important Asian species. That's so bad.
Not even close, dude.
I needed a lot bit more. That was a good one.
Yeah!
That one was. I played cornhole before. What is my favorite color? What is my? Oh, you mean? What is my favorite what? Grape?
I was just talking about the weird obsession that we had as children with having a favorite color. That was such a thing. This is gonna. I'm gonna have to go.
Should I put the grapes away?
Here, bro.
Oh, what's my favorite color? Oh, I get it. All the colors. There you go. You can keep that bag.
Thanks, man. We should give it back to John. I feel like he's gonna use that.
Put that in
you
there
have
too.
apples here. So this is, you brought these in case?
I just, dude, I keep them. I keep them everywhere I go. Apples, like every single place I go, I have at least a few apples and grapes in my pockets. You know, I try to at least.
How do you do it?
You don't want to know.
All right.
But they're clean. So when's your next album dropping?
That's a good question.
You working on some stuff?
Nope.
Videos? Working on yourself?
Working on Dying. That's a name of a label. I'm working on I'm working on I got these grapes and
What else do you need?
I got this apple I was gonna work on later, but I wasn't sure exactly what direction I was gonna go with it. You know, it's really crazy, but it's very unique for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Poison apples. Chinese Monkey says we need more music from Dad.
I'm working on finding a place
Yeah.
to record. In all honesty,
What about the spot you're at right now?
like prior, or what do you? Oh, you mean
Down
like
the street?
recording at my house?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't have the setup,
Hmm.
but I'm looking for like a engineer.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, deal. So if you're out there,
I think there's engineers out there.
I gotta be out there somewhere.
Producer, engineer. One of those things. It's useful. It's useful knowledge.
Yeah,
Useful skills.
yeah, yeah,
Just set up a microphone, man.
yeah.
You just need a computer and a microphone.
2 turntables.
You could do two turntables too.
Started with 2 turntables and a mic. Lightning strike, electricity, MC rip rhymes, DJ cut the wax, viciously the combo, maliciously raw, ingenious, and precise, mad nice, soon to be subject to mad heist. They talking about they rock mad ice, living mad shice. In a battle of art versus trends, poetry ends where money contends. The recipe blends, soon to be diluted, polluted in fact, but check who's been recruited intact. With rhymes for your mind, this is Mr. Liff.
I was gonna say, I was gonna say, who is that?
Too good to be. Too good.
Well, because isn't that 2 turntables and a microphone? That's the fucking classic
Yeah.
thing.
Turn 2 turns on the microphone.
That's the Beck song, yeah. Where it's at.
Where it's at.
That's a good song.
Yeah, Beck.
Have you ever seen that video of him performing that song one time? He's going fucking nuts,
I
dude.
bet.
Yeah, I was like, he's a great. I mean, the songs are great, but then like seeing
Live performance was wild.
yeah, and seeing that his performance was also fucking wild. He was in like a theater with like a 360 theater or whatever. Like it was in a stadium, but it was like he was
in the middle.
Yeah, he was in the middle. Which there's some. I mean, the Miramar is like that.
No.
Yeah, doesn't it have in the middle?
I mean, they have on this. You mean like a stage that comes out in the middle?
Yeah. Or no, it looks
I
like.
think they have that.
Isn't there a circle around the stage? Or no?
No. Yeah.
I know that some plays are done like that. Like Shakespearean plays, they'll do with a circle and everyone in the middle, and like they have to like. It's weird.
Sounds.
Because then like your back is turned to people.
Yeah, I
and,
don't like that.
Yeah.
I would not like that. It's bad enough already having them in front of you. Fucking not like, bruh. I don't like being watched over shoulder. Like.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Tasks.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Like you're on the computer and somebody's like, oh yeah,
just
drag them on.
Could you not? Pamela says they use the floor for plays, which is where the audience stands during the normal shows, question mark? Maybe. I feel like, yeah, maybe the floor. Because isn't there like seating? Like more like stadium seating?
Yeah, it's like a round. It's like that. But like,
it's not 360?
No. Not at all.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I mean, there's always some fun things to be working on. Yeah, an engineer and producer, I'm sure, is pretty fucking important.
Yeah, for me, it is very monumental. I'd like to find somebody with the great, like, I record other places, and it's just the quality, it needs to be there, you know?
Yeah.
It's gotta, or else the music ain't it's not spanking as hard.
I was always curious about that, like how like you decide on certain like production or certain beats or certain like
personally, do
the producers come to you with like skeletons of song, or do you come with melodies to them, or do they make melodies?
It's like everywhere.
Yeah, just
like
anything.
Usually, sometimes I'll be driving and I'll like the Holy Water song. I was just like driving and Holy Father God, I'm so wavy baby, I could walk across the water, and then I brought that to him. And I was like, make me a beat that sounds like water. Also with like but that's the thing is now not having that. So I had an engineer that had the ability to take what I would take. Because like I said, with the synesthesia thing is like, I would tell them like some type of landscape. I would paint a picture in words, tell them this is what I'm looking for.
Right.
He would translate that into beats, which is another reason why it's very unique, because it's like that production would never exist if it wasn't for my spark of an idea. And then so I would take that and then write to it, or like other times people come with a beat, I hear it, I'm inspired, I'm writing to it. But usually it's generally when it's either I'm making an album and I know like it needs this type of song to be on it to make it a full project, you know what I mean? So I'll make that song. Or like the Bazooka Joey thing was just like, I think, I don't know, man, I just came up with the idea. I was just like fucking around and I was like, yo, make me a song with a lot of explosions and like drone shots in it. And then I took that and made it into the song. I don't know. It's like here and there. It's all different.
So how often is it like when someone comes to you with the beat and then you'll cut like at least on this, I don't know, on some that you've done in the past, is it usually you just listen, if you feel inspired by something, you'll be like, okay, now I can do something with that, or
pretty much, yeah. It's just like really if it just sparks, like if it's something like inside me, like it's either like the beat is tight or it's not, and when the beat is tight, then I can write.
Then you're in, yeah.
Or I can freestyle, you know what I mean? And that's the thing is like, it's all over the board. It's like sometimes I freestyle shit, sometimes I write a whole verse in 10 minutes, sometimes it takes me a long time, sometimes I obsess over it and it never comes out. I have several like albums that are near completion that I never put out because they're not perfect, you know. So,
how many songs do you have that are not complete?
I don't know, probably a lot. Probably a good amount. Songs that are not complete.
Or like things that you maybe
Project I'll say like 3 albums full, at least 10 songs that are like almost done.
And that's like almost done in your concept, or almost done like recorded, or like almost done
in various stages of completion. Yeah. Like
and then
some of them need like a little bit of tweaking here. Like they need an engineer. You know, I need somebody to like who knows how to do the clicks. You know, fast. So then
a lot of these songs, like multiple engineers have versions of them or something.
No, I just had one guy that I was working with, one guy. Like mostly, and then that guy just stopped. So.
Yeah, you gotta move it to another phase.
Right.
Yeah.
It's like a new door.
Sure.
Yeah. Which I think can be good because, you know,
change is the only constant, man.
Right?
Yeah.
So it's just about finding the right home for it, you know, the right person that's gonna like vibe, you know, and want to make the music good, you know. Can't do it all by myself as much as I'd like to.
I hear that.
Like I could, but it just would take to get to the level of
production skill and stuff. Yeah, and
like takes years, dude. Like,
yeah,
and thousands of dollars worth of plugins that you know. So
and gear and shit.
All that. You gotta get your ass in gear.
Yeah. Yeah, man. You want my apple?
I didn't say that.
You kind of did.
No, I just put it right there.
Oh, okay.
So it's like so.
It's a good. Oh yeah, it's a good prop. I got more. I'm fucking around. I got like 3 or 4.
Why are you hiding? What are you?
Just 2, actually. Man, that's loud bag. Is that your favorite pastime?
Yeah, how did you know? That's what I do all day. That's why I can't work on my albums.
That's
strangely satisfying.
Yeah, when they fit just nice.
This is about finding balance in life. You piece of shit.
Sorry.
Dude, not tight. Bring me on as a fucking guest, dude. You do this type of shit, dude. Not chill.
That's just like there's something in me that just wants to see it fall, you know?
No, dude. Dude, you could have let it ride out.
I could have, yeah, you're right.
Come the fuck on, dude. Alright.
When it falls down, just stack it back up again.
Stack it up, stack it up.
Let me begin. Stack it up, stack it in. Well,
what do you think about sports?
I think they're good for social training and like teamwork strategy. Like it's good for, I think humans are made to be in small groups and like work together, and I think that sports are really healthy for the development of the individual. But some of the sports culture of like the current state of sports as like commodity and like circus almost, and like
but everything's
and drama.
Commodity.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just saying like.
So deep down, the root of the problem is commodifying everything.
Yeah, I think like it kind
so
of.
We need to get rid of capitalism. We're gonna need $10,000 and then end of capitalism after that.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
No, I mean, you can still have, I mean, some people probably argue, but I think you could have healthy relationships with sports, just like, but, and not just totally completely commodify it. I think, I mean, that's a problem, and I think that's part of, like, it's good and bad because people have these desire to have a tribal and, like, national understanding, or, like, this sense of community, and sports allow people to have that sense of community and allow them to come together, and it's pretty much almost, like, religious for a lot of people. So, like, it's easy for me to say because I've not been really in... I grew up, like, not really in that religion that much, you know. My dad would watch it, but, like, it'd be fine. But I enjoy watching, like, the Packers with friends and stuff, you know. But when it comes to certain sports and how, I don't know, there's certain negative aspects of it that I'm just trying to weigh the pros and the cons, you know what I mean? Nothing's perfect, but...
There's a video on YouTube of these two, like, world, what was it called? The Super Bowl? Mm-hmm. Yeah, Super Bowl champions. And they're wishing me a happy birthday, but they're, like, butchering it. Like, they're saying my name wrong and shit. It's pretty entertaining. It's funny.
What do you mean? Like, they're actually saying... How do you know these people?
I don't.
Why were they wishing you a happy birthday? You sure?
It's the life that I live, dude.
You sure they were wishing you happy birthday?
Yeah.
What do they say?
They're like, Joey Badass, and then the other guy's like, Dadass.
Yeah. Did they like tag you or something? Or like, how'd you hear about this?
I saw it on
That's a good
YouTube.
swallow.
Thanks.
Yeah, these are good. Can have fun all day with these fucking microphones, just making noises. Whoa. That was a good crunch, dude. That was a fat rip.
Thanks, bro.
An apple a day keeps the doctor away. Who would want a doctor anyway? I guess if you're sick, you'd probably want it. Nice ass crunch.
Thanks, bro.
That's the crunchiest. Munchies and crunchies. You said you were gonna get pizza after this. You might not even need it. You got cookies and apples and grapes.
No way. No way.
Well, I think this has been about 2 hours.
It's been interesting.
It's been an hour and a half or so. I think we could, unless anyone has any final statements or questions, I'll give you a moment in the chat. The people at home.
Give you a few more crunches.
Yeah.
No.
I want to get it right in, like, yeah. Well,
it's juicy.
Well, I appreciate you coming on, man. And enjoying the apples. These are from Manitowish.
Oh.
It's from a fucking Quick Trip or some shit, you know. It's not like...
Fuck.
You're like, oh, an apple orchard. No wonder they're so delicious.
Straight off the motherfucking tree.
No, actually, I don't. They were from a village market in Manitowish Waters. Not a Quick Trip, but they're really good though, right?
We covered a vast array of topics today. I feel like
That's what I like about this podcast,
the
man.
viewers are
They were with us for a little
better
bit.
for it. They're better for it.
They were with us for a bit. But Real Dad Crunch. Let's go get this grain.
All right, y'all. y'all out there, get out there and make me proud. You gotta do what you gotta do every day to make this world a better place. I love you.
That's a good ending.
Crunch. I was like one more crunch and then just.
All right. Well, thanks for tuning in, everybody. Until next time. Thanks for coming, Dad. Appreciate it, and I'm sure we'll be hearing from you again. And how do I end this? I think I can go like this. All right. Bye, everybody. Shout out to Chinese Monkey. All right. Bye.
A live track.
You want to do a live track?
No.
It's a good suggestion, though. I was just about to hit the button. All right. See y'all. Bye-bye now.